Good morning, Nigerians. My name is Adeni. My TikTok handle is Akamani. Please follow, like, and share, and make a comment as well. This is talking about African leaders. The African leaders, especially the military dictator in their dictatorship, and in most of the civilian rulers in Africa, e.g. Nigeria and other West African states. Why the leaders in Africa, why they don't want people or journalists or any media to talk about their wrongdoings? Why is it like that? And they love to make a policy, a harsh policy on their followers, on their masses, and they don't want them to talk about it. They don't want them to raise a voice on any inconvenience about them. Why Africans are like that? Is it by force to be ruling? If you know that you are incompetent to do so, why don't you resign or leave? Don't near the post, the leadership post. Why Africans are like that? E.g., you make a policy to get rid of things for things. While you get rid of things that people are benefiting, you must find something to replace it. Do you get it now? So you cannot just make a policy, a harsh policy on the masses, and you leave them like that. That is Africa for you. E.g., let's say in the forest where the felling of trees taking place, and this when you are making money from lumbering, the felling of trees, you have to find you have to regenerate the trees, find something to replace it. Do you get it now? So deforestation, after deforestation, you have to do the afforestation. Do you get it now? So you can't just leave people like that. You can't just subject them to poverty. So that is African leaders for you. Why they make harsh policy and they don't want people to talk about their wrongdoings? Why it is like that? And you have been seeing in Africa here, a leader in Africa, a dictator in Africa, a military ruler in Africa that declare war on journalists, on the media, that anybody that's involved, they should start killing him. That is a criminal act. It is not done in everywhere. In Europe, you can't do this. In Europe, in America, in other continents, you can't do this, except in Africa. Why? If Barack Obama live in Kenya, he will not become president. All what he will be doing is taxi driver. If you're doing taxi driver, he won't become president at all. So that is Africa for you. Africa is the only continent that they don't like their young ones to become anything. That is Africa. There are so many typical examples. We can find so many typical examples of this in Africa. Can you just take a look at this?
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kábíyèsí, ìbéèrè méjì ni mo ní fún yín. Èkíní, ẹ dárúkọ nǹkan pàtàkì kan tí ẹ ti ṣe fún ìlú Ìjọ̀gbò tó jẹ́ bí ìlọsíwájú láti ìgbà tí ẹ ti gun orí oyè. Ìbéèrè kejì ni pé kí ló ṣe tí ẹ kò fi lè dẹ́kun ìwà ìbàjẹ́ àwọn agégẹdú? Òfin ní tí wọ́n bá ti gé igi kan kí wọ́n gbin òmíràn pààrọ̀. Wọn ò ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti bà gbogbo ilẹ̀ oko wa jẹ́. Ẹranko ti tán nínú igbó. Wọ́n tún ń kó ẹranko ìlú wa ránṣẹ́ sí òkè òkun. Ẹ sì ń wòran.